Alright, hello you two. Welcome back from the depths. We're on the campaign at the moment. We've just managed to hold off an attack by a submarine that we were not expecting. We've had to re-kit out our frigates to fire torpedoes, which are not really built to do, but they seem to be working reasonably well. Oh, is that another transport? And we have taken quite a bit of damage. Several ships completely knocked out. And we do not have the resources there, at least, to actually repair them. So one thing I thought we could do, actually, is potentially build a supply ship and send it over to them to help them repair. Which I believe we have a design for. I think it's the Awesomeness.
Listening. Moving out.
So what we're going to do, we're going to allow repairs on it. See
Listening.
how long it takes to fully construct the ship. Was that done? I think that's done. I've not seen one of these. We're going to come under attack before that's repaired, so we might lose that point still.
Listening.
Let's have a look at the Awesomeness, because we can always bring it back later.
Listening.
You're a boat, not a plane.
One mode at your service.
What are we looking at? Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's using the there are some pre-built hulls. I think that's using the pre-built cargo hull. Let's see, might it be new blueprints? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think that is. That's quite cute though. It's even got a defensive gun, which I can't imagine is tremendously powerful, judging by that. But hey, material on board is increasing. That's good. That will mean this will be able to be sent out to repair other ships, which we will be doing. But for the moment, I think the two frigates, how are they doing? Are they repaired? 65%, 81%.
Receiving.
But I think we're going to have to fight the Coulomb regardless. We might, I said, we might lose this. What is a Coulomb? Oh, it's a surface vessel. Okay. Oh, okay. We've got our first laser ship. This very well might just cut our fleet completely to bits. We're still getting torpedoes off against it, though. Get a hit. Hit torpedo. Hit the engines. Oh, decent hit on the rear. Didn't punch through, though. And laser ship pretty much ruined us on the first volley. No materials. I think we got nothing left. I don't think we have any way to repair. For the sake of ammunition, what we could do... We had to sacrifice the other ship, because we're probably going to lose both anyway. Aha, materials. That will allow us to make repairs and fire our weaponry again on the other one. Oh, that's interesting. He's not turning, is he leaving? Where are you going, little guy? Did we hit the rudder? I wonder if we hit their rudder with that first torpedo salvage and they can't turn. Salvage? Salvo, even. Or whether he's just lining up for a big laser shot. Are you just leaving? Now, we do have self-repair systems on board, so our ship will actually be gradually restoring itself to working order. This the one with the torpedo sonar? It is. Okay. This is the one that can make best use of its torpedoes anyway. There may be a fair bit of this with ships sort of evolving a bit as we fight. Oh. Oh, we still have this as well, don't we?
Receiving.
Yeah, let's salvage that as well.
Receiving.
Switch to... Fleet mode's not an option, but... Oh, patrol mode.
You're in control. Moving now.
Move to there if you're capable of moving. No, okay, engines are inactive. I'm trying to repair the hull floats first, but look at it. Yeah, he's just left. Is he even coming back? I had a feeling they did do something to counter the enemies just straight up leaving the battle like they sometimes do, but he's losing materials gradually, but I think it's just because he's burning fuel. Yeah, we are taking material off the other ships to repair, which is good. Yeah, our defense against lasers, I was expected, not particularly strong. I was worried about that, but it could have been worse, I suppose. I did almost expect us to take more damage than that, so... Yeah, at the moment, I think we're just stuck auto-repairing while the flat gun winks away at them. They basically left. I think that's the AI being buggy again, frankly, but... View battle end options. All constructs will be destroyed. Lose all of them. No, we're not losing it. We haven't lost the fight. It's just the enemy's left. We might have to reconfigure the missiles again. We might have to kit them out for long-range flight. Try and chase it down. Given it really is leaving. I think we must have got a rudder here. I can't see why it would be drifting that far out. Can't even see it anymore. Come on, get the engine up and running. I'll get the propellers up and running. The repair bots are definitely doing work, and so is the Rambot. Oh, this one isn't even painted yet. I'll have to update that. You can update your creations mid-battle. Well, this is not quite how I thought this fight would go. I thought with the way that opening salvo went, that we'd be wiped out. And I think what happens is we have hit the rudder with one of those early torpedoes, and we've just knocked it out. Basically, it's just been forced to leave because it can't drive anywhere. We did lose our front cannon, by the look of it. Oh, aha, engine's up. Yeah, it's now taking material out the other ships to repair. Again, they're nowhere near us. I'm not sure what we're so scared of, because they're not even remotely close, and they're completely outside of gun range now. And let's go see if we can find him. We can tell how far off he is. Can't even see him. There's no way we're faster than him. We'll never catch up. About rebuilding the ship completely, and that seems a bit redundant. I suppose we could turn it into an airship. I suppose it wouldn't technically be beyond our capabilities, but it'll laser us down the second we get near it. Might be a way to catch up to it and end the fight, though. But do we do some quite extensive mid-battle refits and turn it into a jet vehicle? How far off are we? We're 10 kilometers away. We're about 8 miles. Alright. We'll refit it to fly, I guess. Should be doable. It'll be a bit jank, but it should be something we're capable of doing. We'll turn it into a quadcopter, sort of. Or quad jet, I suppose. Yes, flight in this game is a little unusual. It can be very easy if you set it up right. Or at least getting it up into the air in the first place, at any rate. In theory, this should be automatic. If we have some more in the middle on lifting duty. I did mention building an air vehicle earlier in this episode. This was not what I was thinking. But again, we'll take it. We have these on lifting mode. All the way up. We have a couple of little ones for roll control. Roll the preset. Roll the preset. Wasting materials gradually. Find these weapons. Hang on. Shut down the guns. I need to get closer to it first. Alright, where's the AI? I like how the ship has almost immediately become completely unrecognizable. Right. Right. Maybe it's an expansion. No. Hovercraft AI. In the air. And look at that. See? This really is remarkably easy to make an air vehicle in this game. We probably do need some turning thrusters. And maybe a little bit more forward power because we're quite heavy, but look at that. We're flying. It is so stable too. They've improved that. The AI has picked up a lot quicker on what it should actually be doing. Might be because our actual engine power available is very low. Look at that. We'll catch up to them in no time.
Receiving.
Yeah.
You're in control now. Moving now.
Oh, it's descending a bit. Oh, engines shut down. Are we overheating? Okay, you are now an air vehicle.
Service.
Guess I have to tell it that. So it's decided to surface skip now. Yeah, the engine's struggling. It's overheating. The fuel? No, it feels okay. We could just slap on an extra engine, but that doesn't seem a good way to do it. Because we need to give it a combat altitude? Is that what I think it's doing? It was working a moment ago. Combat altitude, yeah. Oh, we can fly, yes. Oh, we've seen the target. We're all caught up. Didn't take us long. Our flight modification didn't work for it. Oh, it's gone. I thought we could see it. Why are we not lifting up? That's the thing that confuses me. Why are we not... It is power, okay. I guess. We've got space in the hull? No. Yeah, well, take off the rear flat cannon and we'll temporarily replace it. We've still got the ship's original design saved, so we're not going to lose it. Even with all these silly modifications. Oh, apparently we will, because I've forgotten to give the engine something to sit on. Why is that not staying? Okay, we'll do a harmony then. Are you going to take off again, or are you going to stay on the surface? No, why are you staying on the surface? Lift it up. It was working before. Is it a weight issue? Power again? We've got power, apparently. It's an AI problem. The AI has decided it does not want to go up. I don't know why. AI cards, where are you? Hasn't still got a, other AI, no. Oh, min altitude above water. There we go. Should be the same above land, 100. Guns off, though. Don't waste material. Just chase. Don't know whether we're actually faster than it now or what, but not quite how I saw this episode going, I'll admit. Temporary speed boost for the next set of engines, although they're not really very centre of mass aligned. Let's put them... Take those two off and put them here temporarily. Also should say a lot about From the Depths jet engines that we need 2 thrusters that are barely even glowing to make this thing float. Or I guess about how light our ship is, but... Where are they? Can we retreat?
Listening.
We're definitely not blockaded, game. Oh, is that it? Is that actually it over there?
Listening.
Oh, hang on.
Listening.
But,
Control yours.
that looks like that might be it over there.
Listening. Control yours. Control yours. Taking control.
Did it run aground? Did we actually run it aground as we destroyed the rudder? Oh, that's amazing. You know what we could also do? We could change the missiles back. Now we can turn the guns on. Let's demolish this thing. This is for chasing us and making us look very silly and then turning our boat into a plane. Oh yeah, and there's the laser. Like I said, we might just get shot down the moment we get near this thing. But it is not hitting us. It is firing flares. It's trying to counteract. Oh, it's actually got counter missiles. They are not saving it. At the moment, we're dodging its laser beam. Its sensors might be damaged, or it might just be because it's on its side, not in the water like it's expected to be. It might be kitted out wrong. It could just be our speed. We are moving quite quick. Don't seem to be taking damage yet. Oh well, who'd have thought it? All I needed to fight the lightning hoods was a single slightly stupid creation. I'm gonna save this, hang on. Save vehicle. Forget. Special Air Force Edition. Yeah, they're shooting down some of the missiles, but they're not getting all of them. How about the shell? Do they get through? Yes, it does. It does almost nothing. Wow, okay. Cram shell maybe needs some more work. Oh, we're going to laser. No appreciable damage. It must be damaged. The lasers were doing a lot more earlier. I think we've might have drained its batteries. I think whatever we hit it with early on, I think I thought it had done almost nothing, and then it must have done way more than I thought. Oh, it is slicing blocks off of us. Okay, we've got to be a little bit careful. It still has some fight left in it. Oh, mind you, we're striking the turrets. Oh, and now we have a problem. Now we're down. And we can't self-right, which means this thing can laser us to death. Although our missile launchers are still working, we could put the one turn back on. What we should probably do, this is probably the time to... It's probably the time to abandon ship if I can and let them fight this thing myself. I need to be out of camera mode. Okay. Okay. See if we can't pirate this thing ourselves. Last time we tried it, we got knocked out first, but... We could tell our ship to hold fire and maybe not waste its resources. I think we'll do that actually for now. Firing off. Now, whether the ships can target us, I actually genuinely don't know. In fact, just shut down for the moment in general. If it doesn't work, we'll reactivate the ship and try and do something to flip it, but... Yeah, apparently the key of this battle was a little bit of in-flight modification. And giving it the ability to fly in the first place. So let's see if we can't take this ship for ourselves and maybe salvage it. To be honest, it's a bit stuck on land, but might be able to repair it and get it off land. Get a little bit of a rocket booster, give it a temporary kick. Not sure. I trust the rudder. Again, I don't know whether that was the rudder or the AI, but it definitely seemed very determined to run itself aground. But we're almost reached it. At this point, I'm not even sure we'll be able to tell what damage we did to it originally, because we've shelled it and missiled it a lot. The cram cannon did not do much. I might be tempted to take that off and replace that with something on the frigate. Or at least improve it. Maybe the gauge is too low. Maybe it could do with being a bit larger. If the minimum's 1,000 now, perhaps that's not enough to do decent damage with one gun, perhaps. Or at least with the setup I've got. I don't know. Okay, so this damaged rudder bar. We must be at the rear of the ship, or the stern. Looks like there's a nice hole punched into the hull. Oh, there's an AI there. Is that the main AI? Oh, it could be. Oh. That is an AI. Hey, captured. Ship's ours. You might notice it changed colour immediately. Yeah, cool. We've just captured a... What was this? A Coulomb. It has no AI, but it's ours now.
Listening. Moving out.
Okay, it can actually move across land. It's probably not supposed to be able to, but... Can actually drag itself across land over to the... Where's that stuff? Is that... Oh, that's a friendly town. We basically slid across flew across a white player's town that we just couldn't see. Because it wasn't loaded in. I see. Anyway, let's get you two back to home base and we'll do some repairs. We'll keep it, I guess, since we've managed to capture it. Yes, now, we should have an awesomeness here somewhere. Could you go over here and capture it, please? And let's also send the... Do we have another ship, right? Yeah, let's split the hammer off.
Listening.
Let's actually combine the two. Where's the...
Receiving. Moving now.
Awesomeness to there.
Receiving.
Hammer to there. Let's,
Receiving.
Fleet name. Remote resupply / and capture fleet. This will be our little fleet that can do capturing. It's got a bit of an escort. We're going to try and take that zone because we nearly did before. We also got some materials on board, so we can use that to start setting up a base. We might have to design our own one still, though. Main fleet. Let's set their patrols off repairing. They would have been useful. They just didn't really get a chance to fight. They're kind of against the wrong foe here. I think I kind of built them with the assumption that we'd be fighting something like a
moving out.
A little Deepwater Guard fleet, and that's not really the case. It's fighting instead lasers that can pick it off immediately and are sort of hard counter, effectively.
Receiving. Listening.
Speed 30. Now, how many resources have we got here? 26,000. Ooh. Oh, we're burning a lot because we're repairing automatically. Is that repaired? Is that repaired already? Hang on.
Listening.
Oh, it's repaired. Rad. Okay, so they are lasers. Pretty cool looking ship. What have we actually got? Oh, that was the front, not the rear. Right, so what happened to the rudders? We had a bunch here. We must have hit them. I can't think of any other reason it would have just stopped like that. Why aren't these running? Oh, is this because it's not got materials on board? Is it too fuel hungry? By the way, I think maybe we won't keep it. Maybe we'll deconstruct it, seeing as it seems to be being weird. But we brought it to our base for easy salvage.
Listening. Moving out.
Oh, it thinks it's a plane. That's why I can move it off land, I guess. Right. Scrap Coulomb. 100,000 resources. Excellent. Nice big chunk of change. Right, let's get one of our new ships being built then, and we'll add it to the main fleet.
Receiving.
Oh, is this the patrol? Oh, the patrol boats.
Moving now. Receiving.
Oh.
Moving now.
Yeah, this should probably be forwards relative to the main ship.
Moving now.
I think the Air Force Special Edition can repair the others, right? Maybe it can't. Oh, it probably can't because it's probably out of resources.
Receiving.
Oh, what's that? Volta. Okay. They're determined to keep that spot. We might have to go down here and attack them, maybe. What are they all... Though I don't know if that's a good idea or not, actually, at the moment. I guess that's maybe their base. Since there's so many of them clustered there, that's probably their defense fleet. So we will need a decent fleet to attack that. Oh, yeah, we've got repairs happening. Patrol crafts repaired. Yeah, how many resources are we burning? Doesn't say. Not sure.
Receiving.
Oh, yes, let's get to building our new ship, though, because...
Receiving. Listening.
the patrol over there, it's out the way as well.
Receiving.
Okay, we're back. So, I believe we are... we could potentially put some extra drills on. I think we've got a little bit of leeway on those. Get out a few more. I think we're gaining resources at a reasonable speed, but we can always take a bit more. Right. It's repositioning itself. So, Catamaran. Oh, we can do hold until complete. Ah, we can actually do that. Yeah, we've learned from the white flares. We're going to... Well, the white flares? The lightning hoods. We're going to copy their technology. We're going to copy their laser guns. I guess in universe, perhaps we've that's what we did with the other ship. We scrapped it and we've used it to copy their laser technology and learn how it works. Incorporate it into our own designs. I do love seeing them come together. Yeah, the campaign hasn't been quite as scary as I thought it could be. We have some improvements to do. I think these side hulls could actually do with being thicker. I might even reinforce those right here. So that would explain why we were sinking so easily. If they're only one thick, I didn't even realise that. And they're not even a full block. They're like slope thickness. Even with the extra armour, that won't be putting the ring shields. That won't be helping much. And we've got space to make it out of light alloy. Still be reasonably tough, but... Internal's getting built by the sound of it. Yeah, because we've armoured the top deck, but not the actual main hull very well. But we do want to make it light. We don't want to make it too heavy because we know it's heavy. Got a flag flying. There we go. She's complete. Let's beef up that hull a little bit straight away. Because I've realised how thin that is. We could do with that being a bit more solid. I guess we'll have to look around that bit though. So if we make these a really garish colour as well, then we can tell where we've done or have not done yet. This is I think this is one of the tricks I mentioned in my building video, but you can do it on the inside of the hull as well as the outside. It's technically for working out where you painted. But yes, if you do a super garish colour... oh, okay, that rings a little in the way, but we should be able to go around it. And then paint, you can sort of tell where you haven't got to yet. Okay, the inside might stay thin, but that should be okay, because that side shouldn't be being shot at. Try and make yeah, we have to make a bit of an allowance for the ring shields and the lasers, but that's fine. Mostly the outer hull I wanted to reinforce anyway. There might be a little bit of a weakness there, I suppose, but that's kind of buried. It should be okay. Yeah, it costs a bit more now, but that's fine. Well, we will save the campaign. That's not what I meant to save, but... Let's also save the vehicle, catamaran. Right.
Listening.
Let's split into new fleet.
Listening.
So we want the catamaran, and we want the
Listening.
main fleet. Merge into a fleet.
Listening.
It's got its own fleet now. Yeah, and then fleet name. Main fleet. Catamaran is the flagship. I think it just gives it to the biggest ship
Moving out.
by default. Catamaran, you are a boat.
Water mode at your service.
You are a plane. Strangely enough. And you two are boats. Maybe have them. Maybe attack the research centre. It could be worth a try. It's got some defences, but
Listening.
it's going to be worth at least a try to test our fleet's might.
Listening. Listening.
Resources have been a lot more abundant than I thought they'd be, so it might be that we could even scale up quite quickly and we could go straight into designing a reasonably good battleship class vessel. Well, that's moving fast, and it is moving to intercept, so we're going to have to rely on the hammer here to win this fight.
Receiving.
See if we can begin the fight before the other ship arrives. Hammer should be at the top. Can't see it, but we're fighting something. Oh, it's got EMP. We're getting hits. Well, it's a hydrofoil. Okay. That probably means it's fairly fragile, but it's fast. Right. You.
Receiving. You're in control now.
Yeah. Turn it away and get a straight line on it. Need a better bead on it. It's EMPing us. It might knock us out with that, but hopefully the wooden deck will absorb the worst of that.
Receiving. Moving now.
And to keep broadside on it. And the Lawsoness is basically on its own.
You're in control now.
Yeah, what? The hammer's doing reasonably good for a pre-built ship. Well, at least I think it is. It's landing hits. I don't know if it's doing much damage, but... Ooh, that chipped something off. I think the Volta's weapon systems are down. I think it's just a case of sinking it. Switch to main behavior. I think we've basically all but killed this thing. Case of finishing it now. Awesomeness took some damage though. It's not really meant to be in a direct fight, but that is why we gave it an escort. Oh, was that an engine hit? No. Perhaps we can design it a better shell. What's it firing? Do we know? Low gauge shells are not a huge fire rate, honestly. Those will help. Yeah, rapid flak guns there should help a fair bit, but they do a fair bit of damage when they connect. Keep thinking we've hit it and knocked it out of the jet, and then it just keeps going. It's like exactly there. Okay, we thought we'd actually knocked one out, but well, let's move to the awesomeness ourselves and see if we can reactivate some of its guns, maybe with our own repairs. Or take over the gun manually. See if we can pick on a bit to try and knock out. Have our little transport try and focus on its engine. Oh, the game's slow-mo. That's normally what happens when it causes an explosion. It's quick, actually, this little thing. A little steamboat, basically. I can tell it's floating well as well for the damage it's taken. Because it is only made of wood. It is literally carrying its own repair supply. Oh, we got it. Enemy destroyed.
Moving now. Receiving.
So if we can buy time to repair. What is the other thing? It's a sapphire. We fought one of these before? I guess that's what. I guess that's all the time we get.
Receiving. Moving now.
How bad is it? It's another hovercraft, but this one's armed with missiles. Oh, mind you, the other one was as well, I think. Also, there's fire on its gun. See if you can knock it out. Ooh, that hit something good. It's resisting the EMP well. There's a lot of EMP rounds coming in on it. But it's still running. I don't know if it's got shock defenses or whether it's just, I realise I can pause to get a proper aim on its turret. Okay. No, I can't, apparently. Same for the hull. Actually, I can let the AI take over the gun. It's managed to repair enough to start firing again, at least. Also, I decided to never criticize the hammer, because it has, for what it was worth, and for how well I thought it was going to do, it has done very well, actually. I'm very pleased with its performance, even if it doesn't win this. Oh, so is there about to be a collision? Could we force a collision? Would that be the best way to kill it?
Receiving.
You're the awesomeness, right? Yeah. What's still working? Not the engines. Okay. Well, not the bridge. I prefer not to scrap that. It is the supply ship, after all. But... okay, hammer in that case. Bridge is also knocked out. Right. I can't... I was thinking I'd try and manually crash it into that ship to stop it moving, but... turns out, bridge is destroyed. There are no manual controls left to take. Trust in the AI. Of course, they've actually improved the terrain avoidance. Crashing into other ships used to be a real problem. Oh, we've lost the supply ship. It's gone. Okay, that's good. That'll draw it closer at least, even if it means we take more damage. Oh, we just lost the main gun. It is not good. I think the hammer might be done for. I don't think we're going to be able to hold this area after all of our current ships. I think we outdamaged them in terms of cost, though. All guns are back up. Or we can manually override. We can get some of the other guns firing. Aim for center mass. Oh, weapons console's down again.
Receiving. You're in control.
Turn the other way around to see if more weapons are working on the other side. Get that way.
Now.
Turn. Your rudder's not destroyed. Turning thrusters. But there we go. Are those guns working? No, I think the hammer might be knocked out.
Receiving. Taking command.
Yeah, we still have some guns active apparently. A hit. We are hitting, we're just really badly damaged overall. I don't think we're going to win this one. Well, mind you, he might if he crashes. Oh, the weather's picked up, that's what's happened. The weather's getting a lot rougher. That's good, actually. Our ship's sort of better equipped to handle that. It would be if it wasn't. But the sea's coming apart. Right. It's close.
Receiving.
Right, game.
You're in control.
Bring me close. Get me on board that ship. It's too quick. I want to try and board it if I can. Lost the roof air gun.
Receiving. Moving now.
We need to do like a quick cut across it, but we're not fast enough, basically. Oh. Been knocked out. Yeah, we actually got hit there. Oh, they still got the drop pod. I think, considering we're not going to win that,
Receiving.
for the sake of expediency and because the episode's about the right length now, we'll consider that one a loss. Lose the hammer. We did try. A good crack at that. The main fleet will be there soon. Maybe even just let the main fleet take over. So I'll call that for there. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's episode. It's quite a big combat focus. We'll maybe try and design it for a helicopter for next time. I think that would be a good way about it, to try and maybe help us capture that point. And yeah, I'll see you guys all again next time. Bye bye.